Friends, hope you all are fine and safe. We were discussing about our chapter number 30, that is mapping, and we have seen in our earlier videos what is a map, how do we use the legends, and how we use the landmarks, right beta? Now suppose you want to draw a map. What are the things you should know before drawing the map? So before drawing any map, we should know the directions, right? So it is very important to know about the directions before we start making the map of a particular area or a particular location or a place. So we know beta there are four cardinal directions, that is north, south, east and west, right? Now generally we use one instrument that is called compass that shows the directions, these four directions, right? Because if we see in the compass there is one needle, and that needle will always points towards the north south direction. So if we will know one direction, then we can easily find out the other three directions, right? Another easiest way to find out the directions are by observing the sunrise. We all know beta, sun rises in the east. So if we see the sun, it is rising in the east. So first direction we will come to know that yes, early morning, whichever side is the sun, that is the east. Now opposite to that, what it is? It will be west, right? So east, and opposite to that it will be west. Between east and west in the upside there will be north direction, and in the downward it will be south direction, right beta? So these are the four directions that we can easily find out when we are observing any particular place, right? Now, so in a map, same way, when we talk about the map, in the map also the north will be always in the upper side, right? Okay, then opposite to the north, that means in the downside it will be south, right? Then in the right hand side of the north it will be east, okay, and in the left side of the north it will be west. So how we will find out? Don't get confused beta, for me this is right and this is left, but for you it will be different. But always you should remember that if I am one map, okay, I am the directions, then this is my north, the top is my south, then this hand is my east and this hand is my west. So these are the four directions, and we can easily find out. Like I told you, there are many ways we can use the compass. So the compass will show always north south direction, or we can see the rising of the sun. So according to that we can find out the different directions. To the sunset, suppose you are in the you want to know the direction in the evening and you fail to watch the sunrise, then you can go with the sunset also. Sunsets in the west, we should remember that sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So if that is the west, opposite is east, and the upper side is north, and downside that is the south directions, right beta? Now to draw the map of a particular place, we need to keep in mind the landmarks, okay? That means what are the important places in that particular area. So we need, whenever we are drawing the map, we need to keep in mind that particular place. Like is there any big shop in that particular area? Is there any signal in that particular area? Is there any particular boarding? Will like what different hoardings will be there? So is there any particular hoarding in that area? Is there any temple in that area? So these are some of the landmarks that makes us easy to find out the place, recognize the place. So we should keep in mind all these things, right? So how can we draw the map? So first thing is we should draw the center of any particular place. So the center point, first we will mark the center point of that particular place, right? Then we can go to the right hand side, and whatever the landmarks we are finding in that particular place, we can put that landmark there. Okay, then we can go up, left and down. Okay, and whatever we are finding in that particular place, the landmarks, we can put all those landmarks there, right? Then we can use some symbols for that particular place, whatever we can see. Okay, and then we can make one legend. So whenever we make one map, it is very important to draw the legend also, the tabular form also. And suppose you use different colors to suppose there is a big tree in that area, any banyan tree in the center. Okay, so what you will do, you can just put one green color symbol in the center, and then in the legend you can mark as one green color, that is the banyan tree. You can write like that. Okay, then you can put some other signs, or suppose there is a traffic signal, you can use all the three colors in the symbol, and then you can write that traffic signal will be there, or road crossing will be there, zebra crossing is there in front of my house. So like that, there can be many symbols that can be used, and whatever the symbols you are using, it is very important to use the key or the legend, so that if any other person is going through your map or seeing your map, he can easily understand what it is mentioned there, right beta? So that is very important. So one activity is given in your textbook, that is to find out the, or to draw the map of your classroom. Okay, so you must be remembering your school, you must be remembering your classroom. So just you can draw the map of that classroom, and you can enjoy this activity by using different symbols and landmarks. And then don't forget to use the legends. Now your one thing must be coming in your mind, that is, why do we need to do all this mapping? So students, like I told you, if you are going to a new place, the map helps to find out that place very easily. Definitely beta, nowadays GPRS system is very much active, and people are very much habituated to use this GPRS system. So earlier maps were very important, but nowadays this GPRS system, that is through satellite communication, it becomes very easy to find out that place. But then also in this GPRS system, you will find out the maps, you will find out the legends, you will find out the landmarks in that particular place. Okay, so GPRS is nothing but the digitalized mapping, right beta? So these maps are actually very much useful for pilots and sailors. So students, when these pilots and sailors, they are there in the air and water, through these maps they can easily find out the directions, and they can move to that particular place, right? Then they can keep the track of their positions. That means, track means what? They can easily tell in which position they are, where they are, in which place they are. They can easily, according to the landmarks on the maps and all, they can easily tell to other people, and they can easily find out whether there is any obstruction there, or there is any island there, anything, or there is any other ship there. So like that, there can be many things they need to be find out. So all these information they can gather just by looking at the map, right? So whenever they are in the air or in the water, by looking at the map, they can find out many things about that place where they are. Okay, very easily, and it helps them to find out their way. So because of these maps, they will never lose their way, and they can easily return back, or they can easily reach to the places where they want to go. So students, with the help of directions and maps, we will never miss our way, and we will reach to our destination. We will reach to wherever we want to go beta, right? So what we learned from this chapter? So it is very important to read the map. So understanding the map, reading the map is really very important skill, and we all should learn to read the map. We don't know in future whenever we may wherever we may need to go through the maps to find any particular place. So we should all learn the map, to read the map, to know about the different directions, and to know about how to find out the different symbols on the map. So it will always it will always help us to find out our way, and we can reach our home safely without any problem, right beta? And you should always go through the atlas also. Do you know what is an atlas? Atlas is a it is a book that contains the different maps, right? So it is a book of different maps, that is called atlas. So students, learn the different directions, learn to find out the different directions, learn to find out the different places. Just enjoy it like a game, and hope you have enjoyed this chapter. Bye. Have a nice day.